This is such a pretty game. Showtime. Hello, security you, and welcome back to Let's Play Mario Kart World. Today, it's the king of the Koopas himself, Bowser. I gotta say, I know Bowser is like super well known, like a well-known villain and things like that. But I gotta say, he's like easily one of the coolest super villains of all time. He's a dork, but when he's epic, he's really epic. Like, whenever he goes big in the Mario Galaxy games or anything like that, even when he was like Meowser in Super Mario 3D World, like, Bowser is just legitimately one of the coolest villains, like, out there. And he's still a dork, and that's what I love about him so much. Like, his character especially shines in Mario & Luigi Bowser's that story. And that's a game that I'd love to Let's Play at some point, and that was something that I was actually kind of looking into for a little while there. It didn't happen though because I was running 2 problems in my capture card for my 3DS capture card. Because like if you watch my Luigi's Mansion or Majora's Mask 3D Let's Plays, we're crap now. If you watch those Let's Plays, then yeah, I don't have a good 3DS audio cable that I can use to record the game audio, so that's kind of one of the bigger reasons why I haven't really looked into it too much. But once I get that figured out, then eventually I'll be able to Let's Play that game. But this isn't, actually, I'm gonna go back for a bit. This might completely ruin my chances, but I want to go up here instead. Because I want to show this track instead. Because there's an upper path over here that's pretty cool, because we could go on top of the waterfall. The fact that we're only 10th place after literally backtracking, what's everybody else behind us doing? Like, they suck. We're awesome. We're Bowser, bitches. If they allowed swearing in the Mario Bros. Movies, there's no doubt Bowser would literally say that at one point, like, I'm Bowser, bitches. Oh, man. So, something really exciting that was between recording sessions, they, like, okay, I was trying to do something cool right there, but it didn't quite work. The Mario Galaxy movie came out in between recording sessions, and I really liked it. So, I know a lot of folks having problems with it, and I can kind of understand it, but like without going to spoilers or anything like that, I really liked the Mario Galaxy movie. It was just like a fun time, and they really did not spare any expense when it came to like the cameos in the movie. Like, it was really cool. There were a couple things I did have a problem with. Like, I thought one character didn't have enough screen time, one other character definitely had way too much screen time, and it's kind of like a minor thing in the grand scheme of things, but I really like the Mario Galaxy movie. I'm not quite sure whether I like that one more or the first movie, because like the first movie, there's always going to be like that magical sense of watching it in theaters, because I was in Universal Hollywood with the James Rose I'm paying Kart Man, because we were going to go to Universal for Super Nintendo World, and we saw the movie in theaters together. I really wish Google Cooper's Gaming could have been with us, but unfortunately he wasn't able to join us at the time, but just that experience watching it the first time and seeing a Mario movie that was actually good, it was a really magical time. And Galaxy doesn't quite have that same feeling because we've already seen a Mario movie in theaters, so it doesn't have that same spark again. But like seeing Rosalina in a movie, it definitely did help with that. It was really cool. Now, hopefully we can actually get a costume now, because it would be nice if we can actually unlock a costume for the King of the Koopas. Yay! We have this one already, but this one still looks kind of cool. Okay, we need to pick up the pace so that we can actually catch up with the people up the front. Right. Oh, that was cheap! That was so cheap, Birdo, whatever your official name is called. We're heading over towards a DK spaceport, and something kind of cool about going through here on the knockout rally. So we don't climb the girders like we usually do whenever we're going through this on a regular track, but Instead, we kind of like go through the bottom of it, and they do still have, like we'll see coming up, but they still have the cool part of the track intact, even though we're going to go through the bottom portion of it. So that's pretty nifty indeed. I thought it was going to be coming up sooner, which is why I brought up that conversation a little bit sooner than I probably should have. But yeah, we still see like the giant Donkey Kong robot and throwing the barrels. And even if it's not on top of the girders, like in the regular track, we still get the cool barrel throwing segment. So that's pretty neat indeed. Alright. We're still making some good progress. You're a little bit further ahead than I would have liked, but hopefully we'll be able to make some decent... I probably should have used that more a little bit sooner, so we could have actually gotten 2 items. Where did that come from? Who threw that green shell? Who threw that green shell at my beautiful face? Do you see this face? The face of the king of the Koopas? You do not throw a green shell at that. I throw a green shell at you. Die, Goomba. My army. Goombas. Koopas. Whatever those things are. Man, like, I'm really hoping the Mario movies continue for a long time. And you know it's Illumination, and they're going to milk the series out hard because, you know, they're the sequel movie company. But, like, Mario just has so much potential with future movies, and, like, I'm really hoping that we get to see a lot more Mario movies going forward. Like, as it is, like, what they teased with the Mario Galaxy at the end of the Mario Galaxy movie, I'm really excited to see what they could potentially do with the third one. In terms of like future Nintendo movies, what I'd love to see, there's a lot of Nintendo movies that they can make up. There's already a Zelda one coming out next year, which I'm really looking forward to. But some of the big ones I'd love to see. Splatoon is obviously the big one because there's so much lore in the Splatoon series that would definitely make for a great movie. But I would also really love to see a Pikmin movie that would be like kind of like a nature documentary, but set in the Pikmin universe. So it has minimal dialogue, maybe a narrator or something like that, but like the minimal dialogue, just having the Pikmin do their thing. And Illumination really would be the perfect company for that, because the Minions, like, they literally made a movie about the Minions, and they don't really talk normal words and things like that. They have their own gibberish language, and the Pikmin kind of have their own gibberish too. So, you know, Illumination probably would be the perfect company to make a Pikmin movie. Okay, I need to get in front of Birdo, Burdette, whatever her name is. Get away from me. Get away from me. You're not invited to my birthday party. What would a Bowser birthday party look like? We've seen cake from Bowser in the games, like in New Super Mario Bros. Wii, but we've never actually seen the Bowser birthday party. That'd be a really funny, that'd be like a really funny board for Mario Party. Bowser's birthday cake. Okay. Crap. Are you freaking kidding me? That was going so well too. Damn it. And we gotta start all the way over here. Isn't that fun? It's not like there were checkpoints or anything like that. They were going through the entire frickin' time. No. Why would we ever need a checkpoint? Okay, ranting real quick. Knockout Tour was a cool idea at first, but recording this Let's Play made me realize I kinda don't really care about these things. I hate the idea that something stupid can happen at the very end of, like, checkpoint and just kick you out at the very end. It is so freaking stupid. I hate it. How in the world do you go through a shortcut and you end up in a lower place than before? Okay, it's not too bad right now because we did end up in first, but for like a solid chunk of time right there, we were in 4th place, going through the... Oh, there's a dry bones balloon up there. I never noticed that. Oh, that's a cute detail, actually. Okay, game, you're on my good side again. That dry Bowser, dry bones balloon guy, whatever, made everything better. So yeah, we're on good terms again. Are you freaking kidding me? Go away. Alright, coming back from where we were previously-ish, kind of. This is the same general vicinity, right? Actually, we may have been a little bit further ahead, but I don't care. I'm just continuing talking. But yeah, that's something I realized that I just really don't care for about this game anymore. Nakatoru isn't as fun as I thought it was. It's really annoying because you get bombarded by items that just completely plummet your placement, and it gets really hard to get back to where you were before. And like, something stupid always happens at the very last checkpoint that like knocks you out. And if you're like, in my specific case, I'm recording a video and having to like take like 10 minutes or so to get back to where we were before, and it's really not the most ideal situation in the world. It's a shame too, because it is a really cool idea. It's just that just little things here and there about it really irritated me and get under my skin. But yeah, going between the tracks, with like the intermission cups and things like that, those are pretty cool. I still think those are pretty cool. It's just that I feel like the knockout rally system just isn't nearly as fun. I press button! I press button! Okay, yeah, it was actually this place we were at before, but it's fine. It is fine. We are catching up. We are catching up. We are catching up. Alright. Okay. Final checkpoints. At this point, I don't care if we win or lose or anything like that. I just kind of want to get this over with. Yeah, going back to like Nintendo movies and things like that. So, outside of like Mario and Zelda and Splatoon, I'm not quite sure what other Nintendo games I would like to see as movies. Because the thing is, I totally would go to all of them. Okay, a few exceptions here and there. Like, I don't think I'd personally be interested in a Star Fox movie. But like, I would still really enjoy going to like whatever Nintendo movies that they would come out in the future. But the thing is, like, even if I'm interested in it, that doesn't guarantee that there's enough people who would be interested in it to make it worthwhile. Like, I would love to see an Earthbound movie, but I don't think Earthbound is mainstream enough to like really warrant a movie like that. So, yeah, that's the unfortunate reality. Oh, Peach looks so cute. And that's going to be it for this episode of Mario Kart World. So thank you all so much for watching this video. In the next episode, we're taking care of the Acorn Rally. And next time, leave gear to you. Oh yeah.